Okay, today we're going to talk about which file system to use in which situation. In the exam, you're absolutely going to get questions about what the right solution is. You're studying to be a solution architect after all, so you need to know what architecture to recommend. So this guide will help you understand what the right answer is going to be for a given scenario. So first thing to think about is, do you need access via multiple protocols? If you do, it's really easy. There's only one solution that offers that: FSX NetApp ONTAP. So that offers you the ability to access the same files via a variety of protocols. If you already have an on-premise NetApp, you might find that that is an answer for a specific question. Typically, it'll be really obvious. The solution will either be an on-premise NetApp or something that just won't work. If you had the choice between FSX NetApp ONTAP and an on-premise NetApp, frankly, those two are more difficult to weigh up. You're not going to get a question like that in the exam, so don't worry too much about that. Next thing to think about is, what is the operating system? If it's an entirely a Windows environment, then the answer is probably going to be FSX for Windows File Server. In reality, you could actually still use NetApp ONTAP, and you might want to do that because of the deduplication that it gives you or things like that. But unless you have specific requirements around deduplication and compression, FSX for Windows File Server is the right answer in this case. Both NetApp ONTAP and FSX for Windows File Server offer the ability to integrate with Active Directory. If you have a specific high-performance computing use case, then Lustre is the right answer. If what you want to do is use a file system from Linux or Mac, EFS is the right answer. Of all of these options, EFS is the cheapest option for all of these. For EFS, actually, you only pay for the storage that's being used, and potentially, depending on how you configure it, only when you're actually performing read and write operations as well. So EFS is the most cost-effective solution, therefore often the right answer, but only in circumstances where you're only using Linux and or Mac to access it, because NFS on Windows is possible. It's not great. It's not really a very good implementation. Amazon know that, and they won't give you a question where EFS is the right answer to be mounted from Windows, although it is actually possible to do that. Also, don't forget about OpenZFS. It is an option. You're probably only going to have that as the right answer if you need a specific feature that it offers. Compression is something that you need to know that OpenZFS supports. NetApp ONTAP also supports that. None of the other options do. Here's a nice summary for you. Until next time, enjoy the cloud.